Welcome to IVSA Chart Analytics, your best signals stock market indicators. IVSA Chart Indicators is based on the time-proven Wyckoff-Williams volume spread analysis. It tells you when you should be in and when you should stay out. No more second guessing. It features a stock screener that allows you to follow the smart money. You virtually get in before the public does. Profit with the smart money. Simple, accurate, and available on desktop and mobile devices. Test drive our IVSA chart now.
And we definitely welcome Bill as one of our guest speaker in our regular Friday. I have to change this because now we are really promoting our IVSA chart reading. Okay, Friday IVSA chart clinic. Okay, dating 12th of September 2014. Again, welcome to all of you. For those of you, Bill is with me. Before we get on to Bill with an update, we still have some date, some venue available for our IVSA Pro software training, which is on the 17th and 21st. Yes, you have not received the invitation yet because we are still sorting out all the questionnaires, and my girl will come back to you, email you the option to select either the 17th of September 2014 or the 21st of September for the Pro software training update. Okay, just take note of that. And for those of you who have not registered and wish to do so, you have to fill up this. How many of you have not registered and like to come? Just type yes. Then I will send you this questionnaire because I want to know who is coming so we can really prepare the course. How many of you have not registered but like to come? Okay, I just want to know. I think most of you have done so. Okay, Adam. Okay, just type, okay, Teresa, you can come for that one. So make sure you download this questionnaire, right? Download this questionnaire that you get. And what you do, you send your mail with a reply questionnaire, okay, with this fill up to support@traderstruethreview.com and put the subject matter, okay? State that training session 1 or 2, okay? 1 will be on the 17th, which is the Wednesday, 8:30, and Sunday will be on the morning, 21st of September. Now, I just want to show you, okay, so just want to, we have a little bit of update from my coder. This week, we came out with a bullish and bearish region, which we will also, okay, yes, you have not received it yet. That is correct. We have not sent out the IVSA Pro training URL link yet, because my girls are still sorting out all the questionnaires that we're collecting and the registration. Once we collected it, we'll send it out. Rest assured, you will get it before the 17th or 21st, okay? And we have first come, first basis. So if you have not registered, for those of you who is listening to this webinar, recorded one, we are having our IVSA Chart Pro software training dates. There is 2 training dates, and this is completely free, okay? Free training to use our IVSA Pro on the 17th of September and the 21st of September, which is Wednesday, 8:30 in the evening to 10 o'clock, and the other one will be 9 a.m. on Sunday, which is 21st of September, 9 to 10 a.m. So, okay, so plenty of time, okay? And to do that, you need to fill up the training registration and questionnaire, which is, I've sent it to you here, so you can download this. Please send it to you already. Amazon, or send an email to support@traderstruethreview.com. And once you have filled up the questionnaire, please send it to support@traderstruethreview.com. State training session 1 or 2. Okay, just a sneak preview. My coders have done up the new IVSA Pro. Let me just show you under development, which is really groovy. I find it, which is the bearish and bullish region. All right. So here we have is Maybank. All right. You can see Maybank here. Can you see the screen? Okay. Let me just make it shorter for you. All right. Can you see the screen now? Just type yes if you can see the screen now. All right, just type me if you can see the screen. So we'll be releasing this for the 17th of September, where we actually mark our region, where it's bearish region and bullish region, and we'll talk a bit about the trading setup, how to enter in here. So this is a greenish region. You can see this thing gone up and a bit greenish. Then it turned red, and then finally we got a green here. Maybank has turned bearish, and this was a nice one. It started out well, nice here, and continue to go higher, and then finally turning red, green, a bit red here, and then turning green. So this would definitely help someone to maintain the trade, the bullish and bearish region. Okay, do you like what you see? If you like what you see, just type bullish. Okay, bullish and bearish region for the IVSA Pro chart. Okay, this is the focus, something we will cover in our IVSA Pro. Okay, the training is completely free, just to make you guys feel comfortable of what you guys will be using in the coming days, because I'm using this to pick stocks for my clients, and you know, we will have a good returns. Okay. So the bearish and bullish region, of course, we also have, this is on the development chart here. We will bring it to the live chart before the 17th of 17th of September. So you'll probably see that I'll be talking to my coders the next few days. And bear in mind, it's not cheap hiring these coders. They are local coder, very experienced in the stock exchange, and it is a very beneficial to all of us that we are able to have them, and they're really working very hard, my team of coders, to bring this to you promptly. All right, then now I'll bring in Bill to talk about, he has about a market outlook. All right, Bill. Bill, you there, Bill? All right. Are you there, Bill? Bill, you there, Bill? You ready to go? Yes. Okay, I'll just turn you up on the microphone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Bill, you go ahead, Bill. You can talk now.
Okay, well, as I said, this morning, I picked up a copy of the Financial Daily. It's the Daily Edge. And by the way, just for information, they greatly improved the layout of the paper. There's a lot more financial news, less on sports, less on fashions. Just the news that's going to help you make money or prevent you from losing. In any case, they had a headline which was quite dramatic. It was that the headline was, "Sales fall to worrying levels, and developers are urging the government to ease back on their curbing measures." And to back up this headline, they had some very interesting statistics from REHDA, R-E-H-D-A, well, which is the Real Estate Housing and Development Authority. So this wasn't some crackpot kind of a report. This is a very objective report with the numbers. And the numbers show that there was a dramatic drop in the sales of single-story terrace, double-story terrace, which are down almost 50% since the same period last year, first half of 2013. Semi-detached houses down by a third. Bungalows, in fact, bungalows were up. Sales of bungalows went up. Service apartment has dropped by about 40%. Apartments, condominiums dropped by 50%. Shop office and block office has also taken a dramatic decline. So overall, and then they have a chart underneath showing the trends of these things, which shows that the launches have actually remained stable since 2011, but the sales have dropped. So they're saying that the challenges that they're facing are increased overall cost of doing business by 20%. That's since 2011. High land prices, cross-subsidy requirements for the more expensive products, and inconsistent neighborhoods surrounding property values. So that means that overall the trend of housing is down. So
Bill, your line is very bad, Bill. Bill, your line is very bad, Bill. Bill, your line is very bad, Bill. Bill, your line is very bad. Bill, can you repeat yours again? Your line was very bad. Can you please repeat the last 2 minutes, okay?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now.
Okay, so in any case, it's not just that Malaysia is suffering a slowdown in housing, but it's happening in the U.S. For example, there's been a 15-year low in mortgage originations, and that means people who want to buy a house, but they can't because credit has been tightened. Requirements to buy have been tightened. So housing in the U.S. is definitely weakening. Credit is difficult to get, and most of the sales are by cash, by speculators, cash. So it's hurting the U.S. economy. And also we're looking at commodities. The CRB index has been down 12% since 2014. We look at new lows in cotton, in grains, in metals, and in oil. And even lumber is beginning to top out. It shows that lumber is the main thing they use for building houses in the U.S. So it's showing a slowdown. Europe is also in quite precarious position. Emirates are slowing down. So we look at markets not just as one little small segmented market. We look at the whole picture. So these are some of the challenges. Deflation, not inflation, is the problem now. So in having said that, I would say we have to be very, very defensive in anything that we buy. Obviously, avoid property developers, anything to do with construction or property. And people say, well, Bill, there's always one or two companies that are good. And I say, well, yes, that's true. But however, we look at the odds. And for those who read my newsletter last week, which was posted up on the front page of the Traders Truth Revealed, if you look, in the 1920s, this is going back into history, there was hundreds of auto companies, and they were the hot stocks of the day. They're like the internet stocks of 1998, 1999, the housing stocks in 2008 in the U.S. And most of them today are out of business. There's only a few left. In fact, there's only like 4 or 5 major auto companies left. So my point is, yes, it's possible to get a winner. But in the 1920s, who would have known the names of Ford, of GM, Chrysler surviving? Most of them went down the drain. So that means the odds don't favor going into that sector at this point in time. So again, my advice is have more of a trading mentality. Find stocks that meet the criteria of VSA. You have those on the blog, on the website. Sign up for that. And find things that show a good chart with technical reasons to buy and obviously have an exit plan. Now, the KLSE is definitely consolidating. There's no upward momentum that I can see. And I see less volume coming in, meaning people really aren't interested at this moment. But yes, you can make money trading. So that's how I would focus at this point. Investing, okay, you have to really do your research to find good investment opportunities. And there are some, but you have to look at the big picture. And when I read this article, and what is really interesting, this outfit named REDHA, RHDA, this is the Housing Authority, they are always bullish because this is made up of the major real estate brokers. And they're always optimistic and bullish. So I'm very surprised to see such a bearish article on property. In fact, they said 45% of the 152 REDA members have a neutral to pessimistic output on the Malaysian market. And these are the guys who sell properties, for God's sake. I mean, if you want to sell something, you don't want to be pessimistic. But luckily, in the stock market, we can choose. We're not locked into one sector or another sector. So take that into consideration. And my advice is please to pick up a copy of this.
Bill, I lost you again, Bill. Your lines are very bad. I'm losing you now. Bill, I lost you, Bill. Okay, looks like we have to cut short of Bill here, and we completely lost him. So that's the thing with technology. Okay, then we'll probably just complete Bill in here. Probably pretty much finish up. So we do the rest of our outlook today here. Okay. Again, I just want to go back to my here. Look at some stocks. If you want me to look at some stocks, this is the time, because the last time when we did our pro chart, there were a lot of stocks being given to me. But I just want to focus it now. This is the time where you ask me for the stocks, okay? Unfortunately, won't be in town exactly. In town, well, Ali is on the internet. As long as you have internet, you can do it, okay? So no excuses, okay? Will it be recorded? No, it's not recorded, but it will be repeated again, okay? But it will be slightly different too, okay? Because we're trying to come up with the training. The 2 dates. Okay, just try to manage your time. Okay, let's look at some stocks that we have here. If we do have any this week. Oh goodness, I have not logged in yet. Let me just come back and log in for a while. Okay, and I'll show you something. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, let's look at 3948. That's one. Okay, let's look at that one. Let me bring you back guys in. Now, can you hear me? Just want to do a sound check. Can you see what I'm seeing now? Okay. There's one here on Linda here, 3948. Let's take a look at that stock. We're going to move back to this one in here because we are still in the drawing board for that one. So I'm just going to change that back. Okay, 3948. 3948.kl. Oh, that's 3638. 3948. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Nice one. 3948. Dutaland. Hey. I think I've talked about Dutaland earlier on, right? Breakout, volume did come in, and you got upthrust here, but there's no selling. Let the profit run. This one is pretty standard. You got lots of strength in here. You can see that. Lots of accumulation in here, right? And that's a nice one. Okay. Let's look at the next one that I have here. 39 Dutaland, which is pretty good. I like this, Dutaland. Let me just make a note here somewhere. It's always good to make notes. Dutaland, we done that one. Just trying to get a pen here. Okay, we got Dutaland. What's next on the list I have here is on the forum is let's look at this one here. This is new, right? Okay, let's look at LNH property. Next one. We got Dutaland. Okay, YNH. Andrew, are you trading all these stocks? Isn't it a bit too much? Try to focus. Okay, I won't be able to do that. I'll just do whatever the list that I have here. All right, Andrew, you're listening. I think if you're trading all these stocks, it's a bit too much. Use the IVSA. Pretty much tell you where you are. Okay, let's look at where for YNH holding. Okay, YNH property. That's one. Okay, this one is still hovering sideways. You can see that, right? 2% here. Dividend, nice one. All right, good. Okay, then we got next thing. No problem with this one here, still hanging on. Well, we just have to wait for, like Westport, okay? That damn thing just broke up in here. And we just have to wait for the volume to come in. Okay, we haven't seen those volume coming in. So just hang on to it, okay? They have to wait for the accumulation process to complete itself. Okay, once that accumulation process is completed, you'll see a markup from here. Now, LB, Alum, nice one in here. Continue to mark up. No problem whatsoever in here. Holding up. You can put the ATR stops anyway. You put it up there, just update it. You can see ATR. You'll probably be out here. And if you've gone in here, this one, you got to wait for it to close the next day. Still holding up nicely here, right? So, what's on next on the list is, what do we have on there? Okay, on the forum. Wow, that's a lot. Paramount. Let's look at Paramount. And anyone from other than Andrew, I've seen 3 of yours. I'd like to take some others too. If you want me to look at those stocks, okay? Let's look at Paramount. Okay, we've done that enough for Paramount. Okay, I want to look at some of the others that you have. Type it in. Okay, Paramount. Yeah, you got strength came out in here. Let me just turn off the ATR stops. That tells me in here. Okay. And the thing drives up. A lot of profit taking did come into place. Now, if you notice, if you look back, if the past have any history, in April when the market marked up to 160, then there was a profit taking, and this one will probably move back, hanging about 158, 160 level here. All right. TAS. Okay. Okay. Let's look at TAS. There were 2 requests here. I will look at TAS, but before I do that, let me see. Have I missed out any forum here? Okay, this is another one in here. Whole stack of lists in here. Baker Tech Singapore. This is probably from Ancha. We'll look at TAS first. All right. Let's look at TAS Offshore. TAS Offshore. Okay. Enter. We'll draw it. Okay, now TAS, I don't know. What does that tell you? What does that tell you here? Unless you are investing, like you know something more. But if you look from in PE, it's about 8 times, not too bad, you know. Are you investing or trading this one? I do know TAS is one of the stocks that I recommended, but know where my stop loss is. Okay, because sometimes they don't work out. You got to cut. So the stop loss was either here, 125. Okay, continue to drop lower. Although you got TAS, but you remember we talked about in our IVSA training, when you see a lot of red compared to a lot of green, what stages are we? Do you remember that? When you see a lot of red compared to a lot of green, what do you see? Can someone answer me that? Right? Yeah, stage 4. That's right. Okay. I will look at those because those who have given me on the forum will have higher priority. Okay. Ku Chai here. Unsaid that. Okay. Let's look at power root. Let's look at power root. Some of them you can actually put it in there and just plug it in and see what you say for yourself. Power roots. Okay. Because you got all the green arrow in here. Now power roots, like they are broke down in here. It does pay a 4% dividend. Okay. It's gone up in here. You can see that this was the stop loss. It should be out by then. If you did follow up here, nice one, breakdown. Well, it may look like we are beginning of a sort of sideways market in here. A lot of tests inside here, but it does seems that this thing will have to move sideways first. We want to see a bit more SOS like here on the left side. You see, when you get a lot of SOS, that's good. A lot more SOS than accumulation have to take process. Okay, and accumulation will take somewhere between 2 to 3 months. Understand? Okay, let's look at the next one. We have is Pintaras. Let's look at Pintaras. Pintaras, very nice, and this is the kind of stocks that I really like. If you go back to even 1 year, okay, go back to 1 year and you switch to a monthly chart, weekly chart, you can see this is the type of, and you go on to a percentage scale, you can really see how much return it make. 0 to 55% continue to go up. There was more of a sideways moving in 2013. Let's go back even 2 years. Okay, 2 years and look at where Pintaras is. One of those growth company, very nice one. 0 to 200% in what, 2 years, 24 months, right? So pay attention to those when we have volume coming in and the markup in here, the 18-day line change, right? So this is definitely a good one to really look at. I like Pintaras for the overall. If you look at Pintaras, if you bought it somewhere, maybe not here, maybe around 60%, you have up about 140%. So the truth is, you got to look for stocks and the very low PE, 4 times dividend, and a return of equity. Use the magic scanner. I think I'll talk about that to pick those stocks, right? Pick those with high ROE, good dividend yield, and low PE. Do you get what I'm saying in here? Okay, so making money is not really that difficult, but the problem is running your profits. I think that's the most difficult one because all of us have our own opinion, and sometimes it's better to look at the chart. All right, this is a 2-year chart in here, going back to 1 year, and going back the last 6 months. Click on here. We're going to daily chart here. Right, we can update the chart. You can see lots of nice tests in here. Volume is going to be a bit dried up, right, but still holding above the 50-day moving average. And put in the lot scale, see if that works or not. Never really tried that. Oh, okay. Not much of a difference. Let's change back to a percentage scale. You can see the up movement was so much better in here. Okay, switch it back. Let's look at the next one that we have. Baker Tech. Sorry, I can't do that now for SGX. I'll probably post it this evening when we do our closing bell. And because you are a premium member, so you can ask me. I can look at that. Anything else here? Okay, there were some guys given to me. Does the intrinsic value, yes, it does get updated every month, right? Based on the price. Okay, let's look at AT. I think AT did move up. Okay, I'll answer yours during the okay, AT. This one move up, is it? Let's see. AT. 80 systemization. This was a darling stock. Okay. So you can see there was a lot of weakness in here. Uptrust, UT. Right. But guess what? Market couldn't go lower. And just one or two, you know, sign of strength, the green one, LC line change, the market just push up. This is a nice one, right? It's going to go up a bit more. All right. You got what hitting above 200-day moving, volume coming in. No problem lah, this one. Show go up one. But remember, ROE is negative. They don't make money. So this one, hopefully, in anticipation of next quarter, or at least Q1 2015, we see a bit of profit. This one will definitely makes it nicer. Sell off. SO means sell off. It's a reverse change. Okay, so we are modifying all this. In future, when you move the mouse over here, you'll probably see explanation, a short explanation for all this. Okay, so we are updating all this so you can have the charts telling you all the tooltips. Okay, we call it tooltips. So we are work in progress. So keep your feedback coming to us. There were one request for have the ability to zoom in. We are taking those requests, but we probably release it in our next release. This we got one or two more features. We will feature it, and we'll try to finish it out before the 17th September training, so you get to use it first. Okay. Is there another chart in here? LC line change. That's right. Chris, if I don't think you came to our main course. Our main course we are doing, so make sure you registered for our 17th September. That's a free training. We are doing our 3-day main course. This is a paid seminar on November 15, 16, 17, which we will go into more depths of the IVSA as well, price and volume. We can only do so much in our free training, and if you like what we do and you think you can make money with our system, which we believe you can, come to our main course. Okay, although there are some people out there don't like anybody who charge a fee to teach people how to trade. It's like, why would I do something for free? I mean, there's another thought to that. But okay, let's move on to. Okay, I can't do too many of them. Go bond hard. Okay, I'll take. There were another one in here, right, in your chat. They want me to look at just now. Can you type in what you want me to look at? Okay, I'll take one or two more. We're almost up to our half an hour session here. Okay, one more chart we'll look at. GKent. Okay, George Kent. This one is okay, George Kent. Now, George Kent, like it or not, there was nice one. You saw this uptrust? Yeah, see, spot on. Sometimes the uptrust, as I said before, you have to pay notice. The sell-off, follow through. There's an uptrust in here, okay? But if the following day, right, you get follow through, you get this one, okay? What price did you buy George Kent at? Whoever asked me that one. Okay, what price did you get George Kent? Or haven't got it yet? Okay. BO is no, is that not BO? There's actually 2-bar reversal up, 2-bar reversal down. 168. Okay, if you have bought it here, right? I assume you have just bought it somewhere. Where did you buy it? Here? When was it? Let me give you a bit of advice. How do you manage your trade? Chris, have you attended any public courses on trading out there? No. Okay, that explains why. Sometimes you get into a lot of mess on this. Okay, now you don't have to come to our course. All right, of course you can come to the free training one, but there are many other courses, paid courses, which is good. I do recommend you attend, because a lot of people pay a lot of tuition. They okay. So if you're on 168, look for sign of strength. Use the IVSA chart as the day progresses. If you have some sort of nice build up here, you do know that the stop loss was 180. If you bought it somewhere around here, you probably have to be out by then. So if you bought it now in here, if you see more what we call this sign of weakness, red bar coming in the next few days, time to exit. Okay, can you exit not, Chris? Can you cut loss? Can you cut loss? Okay, okay, good. Some people cannot cut loss lah. I also have that problem too sometimes. But over the years, the market has taught me to be better. All right, so that's all I have for our now. Do think about our premium membership that we have for all our like members. We hope you can upgrade your premium membership where we can serve you better. We will review the stock pick that we have. Many of the stock pick we did so well. We did one on March. I think I posted. I can't remember the name. I went up by 200%. I think a lot of stocks we picked up done very well. So do consider our premium membership for that one. That would truly bring you to the next level. And of course, here we like to do a bit of promotion too. On our IVSA chart, and over the years we have found it. Let me just share with you on our, if you're still here, okay. The main can talk about many other market besides KL. Actually, we focus a lot on KLSE. Our main focus is KLSE. We do focus on Singapore market too, because sometimes Malaysian market cannot make money here to go to Singapore. Okay, so the premium membership in here, because the whatever you learn in Malaysia, you can apply for overseas. No change. These are some of the testimonial that people made. There was a guy here, I think he made about 20,000 here within 3 months of a pick here. So you can look at the like members. Most of you are like members. Some of you are premium members already. So if you're premium, thank you for your support all these years. Some of you who have been premium members for the last 3 years, I hope you made a lot of money during that time. A little bit of effort on your side. So with that, I end a session, and I'll see you guys on the 4:15 our weekly closing bell, where I'll update you the last week's stock chart. And you can also pick me up in Facebook. Okay, I have a Facebook page under traderstruethreview.com. I will send you this link, and I'll appreciate if you can pay me by clicking like, for those of you who is on the Facebook, right? Pay me by clicking a like, so at least I get to see your support. And some of the videos that I posted up there, and this is a nice one. I've seen this one in here. You can see lots of nicer signs of strength. Okay. Okay. Now Bill is. I'm getting echo. I need to turn off. Okay. So I got to cut now because I'm getting double echo here. So that means I have to go very soon. So here the video is available. So make sure you catch them, okay? So with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. On the website, okay? Just pay